Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of what deku was a reincarnation. So we start this off. Deku had just stole his weapons back from the police station. Now, I'm going to skip 2 years. Deku was now 10. And Deku was, in hiding. But no. Last time I said Deku went in hiding for 2 years, then he stole his weapons back. Yeah, so Deku is 10. Just got his guns and things back, his weapons. He is currently laying low for a little while, so he can get the heat off himself. But there's still heat on him, saying that if you see this kid, they saw a picture of Deku, greenish, dark green hair in certain places, and light green hair. Now, he also shows his one blue eye, one dark blue eye, and one light green eye. So this go everywhere. People see this kid, they see. If you see this kid, do not engage. This is strictly to heroes. Do not engage. He is a very well trained assassin. Very well sharpshooter and very, very well indulged in hand-to-hand combat. Everyone sees Deku's face and they see this kid. They say this kid is one of the most wanted criminals on earth. He's the most wanted criminal on earth. Well, he's not wanted. He's not a criminal. Yes, he is. He's a wanted criminal because he did break out of prison. Tartarus at that. The most, well 42 prison in the whole world. In My Hero Academia world, at that one. So, basically being able to escape Tartarus, labeled as dangerous to any heroes. So, everyone sees Deku's face. They see what he looked like. They find out. They went through all the digital papers and they couldn't find, Deku. But they did find one thing. They got some of Deku blood. Because when say somebody did shoot him, when he stole his guns back, scraped him, bullet scraped him. So it's blood there. So they got Deku blood and they traced his blood back to see who he related to. They find out that he's related to a woman named Inko Midoriya and a man named Hisashi Midoriya. So they visit these two to see if Deku is, find some more information about Deku. So let's get to that conversation. Heroes, the police. So they, in the equivalent of Japan's, the equivalent of CIA in Japan, which I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna call it the Investigation Bureau. So they show up to Inko's house. They knock on the door. Inko comes, says, "Who is it? This is who should I make answer the door? This is I'm gonna go with my name is Shoto Yazawa. I am a pro hero by the name of Eraserhead." So Inko hears this. She opens the door and says, "What can I do for you, sir?" And she sees everyone behind him. They said, "Well, ma'am, we have reasons to believe that your son is a wanted criminal." "My son? I don't have a son." "Well, ma'am, that's where we have conflict at. It says you don't have a son, but In fact, this kid matches yours and your husband's blood. So mind if we step in a bit and talk? So Inko opens the door. You know, they go in the living room. They stand around and they talk. So Inko said, "What do you mean he matches our blood?" Because Inko and Hisashi forgot about Deku. Well, ma'am, this kid that we're looking for, he's very well trained in special things that some people could even wish for. He's outran the police. He's escaped from Tartarus. He has, killed many people to the point where he can be labeled as, a dangerous threat. So we came here to ask you, ma'am, have you had any contact with this kid? If you do, and we have reasons to believe that you are related to this kid. So Ningo, still feigning, speaking. She don't remember Deku, so she ain't lying when she says she don't remember him at all. So, now this dude messing my card. So, then, Izuki. Then, Deku's sister, Izuki, I think I named her, comes around and says, Mom, what's all, who's at the, no, who are all here? Then she walks in to see, a bunch of pro heroes and police officers and the equivalent of, the CIA in Japan, or the Investigation Bureau. So she says, "Oh, hello, Mr. Hero." They say, "Who is this, your daughter?" Inko says, "Yes, she's my daughter." Then they ask her, "Have you heard of a kid named Izuku?" But they don't know his name yet. "Have you heard of, do you have a brother?" She says, "I had one." They ask, "What do you mean?" "Well, I don't know anymore since she's basically gone. He left when we were 3. They say, "What do you mean when we?" "He's my twin brother." Dex, "Wait, what do you mean twin brother?" Ingo says, "Yes, what are you talking about? Mom, did you forget about Izuku?" Then it hits Ingo. "Oh yeah, she said, I did have a son, Izuku, but I got rid of him. Then I'm gonna say this on Izuku, his baby picture still at home. His baby picture along with Izuki's is still there. So they check that picture. They also see the files from the doctors. The place where they got delivered at. They see the files from it, seeing that Izuku is actually, Izuku. The 0 is actually Izuku Midoriya. So after a time, they tell Izuki that her brother is a wanted criminal. She trying to say that they lying about her brother being a wanted criminal. But you can't erase facts. Just face facts. That's life. So basically, Izuku is still in hiding, doing his things. Then he comes out of hiding one day. Oh, Zantic. They know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. What am I even talking about? But he comes out of hiding and, to start back doing his assassin work to keep himself, well fed and things like that. So I'm gonna say Deku gonna get caught again, and then we introduced to Inko and Hisashi and Izuki, whatever. I'm gonna keep forgetting her name. Sorry about that. Have bad memory. So on another mission, it goes wrong because the same day Deku was doing the mission, the same day a villain attack, and a whole bunch of heroes were there at the time. Just eating. They were having a whole bunch of heroes were off duty, so they was just having time, just chatting and eating. So the villains attack. Deku was also there, doing mission, and his missions got messed up because of those villains. So Deku was there to kill a woman, a woman that she buy and sell drugs and puts them all inside of neighborhoods just full of children and people that's not supposed to use drugs. So children and other people like that have ways of buying them, and kids they do it. They buy things that they don't do, so they just do it because adults do it. No role models. So it had a whole city block full of kids on drugs and things like that. And that was very messed up. So Deku had to kill this woman. It was a mayor of a city that told Deku to do this. Because the mayor was tired of seeing kids on his blocks every day, buying drugs, feeling, parents buying drugs, kids, brothers, sisters, cousins, everyone doing these drugs, doing all these wrong things. So he just wanted to stop. So he put a hit on this woman, and he get Deku to finish that hit. Like I said, Deku killed her. He still gets the kill, but Deku gets trapped, in the heroes. When they're taking out the villains, basically they see Deku running with a sniper rifle on his back. So that woman over there just got shot. So that kid must be the one who did it. That must be Zero. So they capture Zero, or Deku again. They put him in some restraints. He can't break out of them. They strong enough to hold All Might, and Deku ain't no All Might strength. So Deku is brought back to the police station to get questioned again, and they can't find his place where he's standing next, so it's gonna taken away again. So Deku Sniper gets taken by the police, and he put into a cell for the time being. Inko, Hisashi, and Izuki. I keep saying Izuka, but it's Izuki, I believe. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I am. So don't correct me. So they just sitting there, and they seeing Deku. Basically, they see Inko and Hisashi see that their son became a criminal because they didn't want to, love, show love and affection to him just because he was different. He had skills that other people didn't have. And Izuki, she's saying that her brother is a criminal that can, really mess with a kid, especially a 10-year-old. basically seeing that her twin brother grew up to be somebody like this. So she said, "What do you do? What do you want? How did you find me?" I thought I erased my digital footprint. Don't tell me that you still have my birth information. You know, Nico and Hisashi are shocked that Deku is this smart. Talking about he erased his digital footprint and he thought about his birth information. So they basically find out that Deku been living off grid. You know, they feel sad because they was terrible parents. And now they have Izuki crying because her brother is acting like this. So, I'm gonna say Deku spends 4 months in jail. Then he's moved to Tartarus again. Now, Deku spends a full year in Tartarus in solitary confinement. Well, that's I'm sorry about that. Not solitary confinement, but he tied up, chained up. He can't move anything. Basically trapped in his cell. He can't leave or anything. So that's how Deku spends a year in jail, in prison, in Tartarus. Now, this is when things go happen, things get compromised. One day a security guard, he was new to the job, so he didn't know what he was doing correctly, so he ended up opening Deku's cell. But along with opening Deku's cell, he unlocked Deku's chains, so Deku is free, but he is going to play it off like he ain't free. Now Deku is going to escape. So the person that usually feeds Deku comes inside the room and feeds Deku his food. And after he's about to go out, Deku stands up and chokes him out. He don't kill him, but he chokes him out. And then Deku, he did it when the camera turned, so Deku changed into the guy's outfit. It's not gonna work because the guy was pretty tall. Deku was short. He's basically in the body of an 11-year-old. So Deku basically get away. And every single day I chase my own tail like a rat inside a cage. Gotta get away. Deku gets away, Deku got away after breaking out of jail. And where Deku Deku actually stops doing assassination work. So he just started doing just vigilante work. He started just taking down villains and not killing them anymore. He just started taking them down. So, but he will kill if necessary. If the villain is too evil, he will kill him. And he will kill heroes too, but he kill fake heroes like Stain say. But he don't kill like just randomly. He actually makes sure they're fake. Like if a hero gets somebody's family killed, he'll kill them. Like he could have saved them and he didn't. Just because he couldn't, if he couldn't save them but he didn't because he didn't want to, they could gonna kill him. If he could save them if he couldn't save them but he still tried, they're gonna go kill him. what if he couldn't save them, but he didn't try, Deku ain't gonna kill him either, cause he probably thought it's useless. He couldn't do anything. So that's Deku's way of thinking. Okay. So basically, Deku, you know, after he escaped, Inko, Izuki, and Hisashi, learned about Deku's escape. They're a little bit shocked that Deku escaped again. The same prison, the most toughest prison in the world. Deku escaped from there, and other heroes are surprised too. Villains and people everywhere around the world are shocked that this kid can escape Tartarus twice, and he's just a kid. And it's said that he's quirkless because they did check and see if he had a quirk while he was in jail, and it was found that he was quirkless. So, time moves on, and we get to the start of the anime. Izuki is in the same school Bakugo is, and Izuki is little depressed about her situation with her brother. Izuki didn't hate Izuki either. He actually loves his basically his little sister, but they're the same age. They're twins, but loves his twin. So after she's friends with Bakugo, and Bakugo don't act the way he does in a little bit in canon. So Bakugo asks Izuki one day, I've been meaning to ask you this. Why do you always seem so depressed? Izuki answers, because I lost my brother. Wait, Bakugo says, wait, what do you mean, brother? You have a brother? Well, I had a brother. He left when I was 3, and now he's a wanted criminal. No, she says he left when we were 3, and now he's a wanted criminal. If you hear me moving, that's because I'm finna turn off my game and possibly wait for my eye to stop burning, and then I'm gonna continue this. What if? I'm sorry if you hear my sister there laughing. And I have to get off this picture for a little while. Go to my hope they did the trick. That did the trick. Thank you. So wait, no, that didn't. So Itsuki explains about what Deku basically did. That he died arrested twice. Now Bakugo's shocked because she basically just said that her brother's a criminal. He is wanted by the government, heroes, and the police too. And okay, I turned the game off. Okay, and that he escaped from the most secure prison in the world. Bakugo asks, what's your brother quirk? She says he's quirkless. And she has her father and mother quirk, but they mixed together, so she got pyrokinesis. And her pyrokinesis is pretty strong. So Bako says, "Is he stronger than me?" She says, she shakes her head. No, she nods her head, saying, "Yes, he's very much stronger than you." I've heard that he's taken, from what the police said, he's taken down a whole organization before by himself. A whole bunch of villains. He killed them all. Now, after that's done, class starts. It's the end of middle school. The teacher asks what they want to be when they grow up, but you already know they all want to be heroes, so he throws the paper up saying, "I already know y'all want to be heroes, so that's just..." He then says, Bakugo Koski. Bakugo isn't as cocky as he is in canon. Trying to impress Izuki. It says here that you want to go to UA. Bakugo says, "Yes, teach. I'm going to UA." Then he says, "Izuki Midoriya, you also want to go to 1A, right? You also want to go to UA, right?" "Yes, sir." Then the teacher says, "You two have good, you have strong quirks, and you have promising futures, so you're gonna get a UA." And then the class go on. They still have to learn, and then school ends. At the end of the day, they leave. They start walking home. Now the sludge feeling still attack them, but it goes a little bit different. All Might, he's a little bit ways back, so they fighting the sludge feeling. The sludge feeling trying to grab Izuki and Bakugo, so they dodge back. At the last second, they dodge back, and then they hear a bang, and then the sludge feeling is frozen. And then out of the shadows step Deku with a mask on, and it's blue and green eye, and it's light and dark hair. One side it's light, other side dark. Sugu then says, "You have to be more careful, Izuki. You have to be more careful, dear sister. Can't have you getting hurt now." And then Deku says, "Hey, who are you? Hey, you with the pointy hair. What's your name?" Baku says, "Who are you?" "I'm her brother, Izuku." Baku then says, "Well, no, after knowing about Izuku, my name is Bakugo Koski." Bakugo Koski. "Ah, yeah, I know who you are. So, you're the explosion boy. The boy with the nitroglycerin quirk. Your mother is, Miski Bakugo. And your father is something Bakugo, which I don't remember his name." And Bakugo shocked because Deku just named his parents. Bakugo then says, "How do you know that information?" Deku says, "Well, some things you don't need to know. Well, I have to go. All Might's on his way." So as Deku just walks into the shadow and disappears. Like I said, he was an assassin. Now things go. All Might shows up. He captures the sludge feeling. He asks who did this. They basically said Izuki. No, she don't hide the fact that Deku her brother to the heroes, since they already know. So Zuki says my brother did. I might don't know who Izuki is. She don't remember her because she grew up. She looked different from when she was 10. She's 14 now, so well when she was 11. She 14 now. Zuki says my brother Izuku, he shot the villain with a bullet that froze him. All Might is shocked a little bit that Izuku is still free. So the 10 months of training, Izuki and Bakugo work on that quirks together, but Izuku drop in time to time to give Izuki some information about her quirk. Well, not information about it, but telling her how to use it, and that she should learn a martial art. So she does what Izuku says. She learns a martial art, and she applies a martial art into her quirk. Bakugo also learns a martial art from what Izuku told him to. He ain't the one that dealt with palm strikes, because Bakugo can't use his fist to throw explosions. So now the 10 months training we're going to the entrance exam. So they walk up to the entrance exam. They get patched up, sit down, and get ready to take the test. So they take the test, and Izuki scores pretty high, top 10. Bakugo also. Izuki not smart, the smartest, like Momo level so smart, but she's smart. Momo get first place like she's looking. Now the robots inside the room with the robots, either President Mike still explaining, what the robots are, what they mean, and things like that. Izuki and Bakugo are quiet. And then either gets up saying, I cannot believe UA would make this kind of drastic mistake. You're supposed to be the best school in the world. Either says that, and then President Mike saying, what do you mean, kid? What about the last robot? Then President Mike says, well, kid, I was going to get to that, but you kind of cut me off. Either feeling embarrassed from what President Mike just said. President Mike then sits down, and President Mike then explains, well, before the kid interrupted me, the 0 point is basically just an obstacle. So when you see it, just run. So they go out to the, back to the exam. Izuki and Bakugo at different areas. So the exam starts. Before that, Izuki sees a girl that's she seems nervous. Now, Ida doesn't stop her because because she don't look like she going to mess anybody's intentions up. So she basically walks up to Uraka, gives Uraka a couple of encouraging words. And Uraka, feel better about herself. Then the gates start opening, President might start counting down, and then they all go off. I'm gonna say Izuki's fire is very strong. So her fighting style, so she get I'm gonna say she gets high up on the scoreboard. I'm gonna say she gonna get first because her quirk is technically better than Bakugo's. Because she can manipulate her fire even after she shoots it off. It's like firebending from Avatar. So Rocket still gets trapped But Izuki saves her by getting the rubble off her. Yeah, the one who gets one fall, this one is Mirio. Cause like I said, when I want to pick Mirio's the trick. So now the test over with after Izuki saves Araka from getting crushed by the robot. Now Izuki carries Araka over to recovery girl said, and Uraka thanks Izuki for saving her. Now, there's somebody in the background watching over Izuki. This is Izuku. Now, Izuku, he's going to be basically everywhere in the story, just watching over Izuki. So they go home, weeks. They wait for the the letter to come in telling them that they passed. They going to be in UA. I can make this exception go a little bit further beyond. So they go to UA for the first day. Izuki walks in the classroom. She sits down, and Ada walks up to her. Is asking her, saying to her, "You are a far better student than me. I did not know that there was an extra part to the exam." Izuki says, "What do you mean?" Hero points. What do you mean hero points? I just say that you didn't say that girl just for hero points? She didn't say it. No, I said it because I could. Then Ida's shocked because he basically just was being an idiot. I'm not gonna curse right now because my mother, she's in the room. And I'm only 14, so tough cookie. So, Ida goes and sit down. Everyone sits down. Rock comes in, thanks Izuki again for saving her. Then she goes sit down. Then, President Mr. Aizawa walks in, says, "Hello class, my name is Shotoi Aizawa. I'm your homeroom teacher. We're going to be doing a quirk apprehension test, so put these uniforms on." Araka asks, "What about orientation? We're training to be heroes. Why are you worried about orientation? This is a hero school. And in this school, I can run my class however I want. So, go outside. Go change. Go outside." He says that, and everyone gets up. They go and change. Now in the room, everyone, getting changed. Minetta's on the other side saying, "Hey guys, there's a peephole here." So Minetta started peeping. Then out of the shadows come Deku. Deku walks up, grabs Minetta by his head, and says, and start using bloodless, a little bit of bloodless, not to alert any heroes. He says, "Listen here, kid. Listen here, pervert. You keep, spying on my sister and all the girls over there. Trust me, you will go missing." Everyone's shocked because Deku basically just came out of nowhere. A kid that looked around their age. He has a pistol on his right side, in a holster. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say a P90 on his back, and a knife by his leg, and a couple of clips, a flashbang, grenades, and a mask on. He then walks back into the corner he came from and basically just seemingly disappears. There was no light in that corner. They ask, "Who is that?" Bakugo says, "That was Izuki's twin brother. They say Suzuki has a twin brother. Why does he have guns? Well, because he's basically a criminal. Izuku popping up behind Bakugo says, I'm not a criminal, just a trained assassin. Bakugo said, same thing. Whatever you say, explosion boy. Well, anyway, I don't want to be caught by your teachers, so I'm going to disappear. But I'm still going to be here. Oh yeah, until Aizawa said, hey. Deku walks out of, the changing room. Jiro is listening through the, But, the hole in the wall get burnt because Izuki uses her fire to, make the, hole, like, burn and, things like that. So Jiro basically asks Izuki, you have a twin brother? Izuki says, how did you know that? How you know I have a twin? She basically said, I heard Bakugo say that you had a twin brother. And I heard him talking to Bakugo and everyone in there. Yes, I do have a twin brother. And he's an assassin? Yes, he is an assassin. He's wanted by, pretty much everyone in the world. I'm gonna say they all dressed, they go out, down the hallway. Deku still walking through the halls, UA halls. So they see Deku. And they say, hey, who are you? Because Deku ain't, through the uniform. He's carrying a P90 on his back with a pistol on the side. What you want to say? He has a Glock 17 on his side, just toting it. No, Glock 16. Actually, I'm just gonna give him, just a Glock 16. With a knife on the other side, with a whole bunch of clips, and flash grenades, flashbangs, smoke grenades, and regular grenades. Izuki recognizes Deku's hair, so she runs and hugs him from the behind. Don't think about it that way. Just hugs him from the back, like people do. And Izuku turns around. Oh, hello there, sister. Izuki says, what are you doing here? The heroes will capture you. Well, I was just, talking to your friend, Bakugo, and stopping the parade from peeking. So, I'm going to go now, because I don't want to get caught. And you kind of making a lot of noise, so, as always here. Tell them I said hi, actually. I'm going to go now. Izuku then starts to walk away. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you want a hero costume, I can make you one. Just tell me when you're ready for it. And send me the designs. Here's a phone. As he throws a phone to her, so she already has one, but this one is unable to trace Deku's number back to it. Deku says, you're unable to trace my number back to that phone. Just text me off that phone and tell me what your hero outfit to be. Deku just walks away. All the girls blushing because Deku looks handsome. With his different colored eyes, his different colored hair, light and dark at the same time. So they go outside. As I would, basically standing up, up there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this. Izuki can use either side of her quirk at the same time too. She can use fire breathing, and telekinesis. Oh yeah, Bakugo and Izuki at the same time say, "Oh yeah, Mr. Aizawa, Izuku or Zero says hello as our freeze. He starts shivering. A shiver went down his spine, and everyone can see that basically a shiver went down his spine. Then he turned around saying, "That kid, he's here? How did he even get in this school? We can never catch that kid and get tired of him. Every day, every time at night, I have to, basically try to fight that kid from killing villains. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Why can't your family just be normal? You and your crazy brother. I'm tired of hearing about you two. So now I've got a problem child in my hands. It doesn't matter. Come up here and throw the ball." So she basically will go up there. She throws the ball. She uses her telekinesis to get further. I wasn't going to say she got 3,000 meters. No, 30,000 meters. Everyone's shocked. No. Said, as I was said, it's the number 30,000. Okay. Everyone throws. They get what they're doing. Can except Bakugo. He get a little bit further. All the things go like they do in Canyon. But Bakugo doing a little bit more. And Izuki, doing a little bit more too. So that's done over with. And next one is the heroes versus villains. But I'm gonna do that one in the next part. My eye is hurting, so I'm gonna rest that a little bit. So thank you all for watching. Have a pleasant day or night, whichever one you're living in. Time flies by differently in certain areas of the world. Goodbye. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe